Did it work? Did it work? Ooh, looks very strange. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sound? No sound. Okay. So, I got to reposition everything now. Oh my goodness. The whole stream looks weird. It's got a little microphone. Whatever. Granny D had problems this morning too. So let me see. And it's got my thing up here twice. That's so weird. So weird. Okay. Everybody, get back over. Oh, this hair, boy. I put some purple. Trishy, this is the henna purple burgundy. But I don't like what's going on here. Let me just adjust myself, technical difficulties, and then we'll get going. Yeah, we'll talk about the poncho. It's actually a sweater, and I'll show you. And it's hot. What was I thinking? Un momento. Oh, while I'm standing. I'm still standing. Does it look familiar? Hello, my sweet tea is here. Hi, baby. So let me get readjusted here because, okay, let me just, this is, if anybody wants to know, this is why we say Wonder Twins, because we have matching hooks and because she's my twin. She's my sister from another mister, bestie from another testy, all of those kind of things. Oh, this hair is just, I'm looking here. Okay. Squirrel. All right, let's romper, bumper, stomper, boo, and say hello to everyone. Thank you for coming to the grand finale of the Blue Hats for Jax. Everybody that's been with me since the beginning that remembers that it was like, there was a couple of hashtags at the beginning and they just weren't flowing, didn't like it, whatever. So ended on where, what was it, the month of Bod, we did the, I did the month of Bod, and it was Blue Hats for Bod, and I was like, I kind of like it. It stuck right there, and so it ended up being Blue Hats for Jax to end out. 10 months. We've been doing this since October of 2020. Whew. Okay, so I think I have too many things going on here. Let me get off this. I don't need this one. Let's say bye-bye to the iPad. Bye-bye, little iPad. Put you over there. Oh, and when I was coming on the first time, I said, my girl, Melody, made me this sign. It's a poured resin piece, and we put some stickers, Christmas. And right there, my No Frog Zone. And then I was wondering earlier if my Jilly Bean was here. That's my fiber floozy, you little floozy, right there. It says, naughty little hooker. Don't tell. Can you read? Oh, the camera's over here, Jackie. Hi, camera's over here. I'm going to move the camera right now. So as everybody's starting to come in, I'm just readjusting because I had a malfunction. That happened to Granny D too. I think she tried to do her, was it not StreamYard? It was the other one that everybody's using. And her sound just went. It was just, bye. So you can see my forest. Oof. There's a little puppy right there. See his little black nose? Okay, so now let's say hello to everyone. So, of course, my Wonder Twin skirted in here. Sunita, hello, sweetheart HD. My Judy. Quilty. Oh, Don't be cross at me, Quilty. I love you, Linda. It's sitting. Your lip. Shame on me. I have happy mail that needs to go out, and I'm so bad because life happened. I haven't had a vehicle, and to get to the post office during the day, yeah, it was just, there's 3 of them that I still need to get out. So my Linda, my Rachel, Linda, Rachel, and I think there's one more that still my little, see, look, they're right here. I swear. So I promise I will get them out, but please don't hate me. If it was a package, it would have been long gone. Those ones, the guy will come get them. But if they're letters, I got to go all the way to the post office, and it's really far. So I'm sorry. Elaine, sweetheart, hello. Mardell, hello, welcome in. Amy Keen, I'm keen on you. Let's see who else we got. Oh, my Elisa, hello, my love. Do you see something behind me, Sugar Bob? I see 2. I see, I got a jelly. And then there's my little Apple doll, Anaya's toy box. Okay, that's Elisa. Precious. That girl can make some Amiga what? Is just, it's just stitch-tasticness. It just can't. I'm going to come up with a word for her because she's like that. You know, there's no Stitch-olicious. Oh, such a good one. Let's see, who else do we have? My sweet tea, I love you, my sweetest of teas. I hope you're feeling good today, my love. I'm sorry I haven't been into Zoom to see you. Girl, I got some stuff coming out. Unity beanie. I got some things over there because UNITEY. Unity. Yeah, got those. We're going to talk about those ones later. And I have another thing, August 1, checkcreationsbyjax.com. I did. I have a website. What? For real. I was like, what's it for though? But there will come a day. That there could be little things that you could like pick up for $15. Would you guys pay $15 for a hat? I don't know. Throw that in a little, $4 or $5 for shipping. I don't know. So those are future things. Did I? Shut up. He's not in here. Undergarments were almost not required, but I'm sorry, Gary. I had to require undergarments today. I was going to wear my shirt. I got a purple with the little Buddha. It says Urban Yarn, and then across the bottom it says no undergarments. See, I can't even talk. I'm all starstruck. No undergarments required. That's his scarfable thing. That means that the wool, you don't have to wear things. Yeah. Hi, Gary. I have something down there to show later. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just skirting through real fast just to say hi to everybody. Is my Chaz here? Do I see my Have a Yarn with Charlie? Miss my girl. I've been slacking on my admin duties on your Facebook page. Sorry, love. Holy moly, has it been busy. Okay, I think I'm to the end now where I can say hi. Okay, so this, let me back it up. Okay, so this, does it look familiar? Let me show you that. Sassy pants. Okay, so what this is this was the Bag-O-Day Chevron Easy Throw she just put up. The picture is like a orangey, burnt orange color. And I was like, of course, doing the bot along. This is my bot along number 4. So I did the blanket, but I did it in 2 panels. So it's 2 panels. And there's on each panel, I did it because it's multiples of 19 plus 4. Her patterns, yo, just bow down. That's all I can say. Just bow. Just do it. Just bow. Bag a day. I took her blanket and made a sweater, yo. Okay, so I just put a little single crochet across the thing. And what I did was I joined them. Okay, so I stopped right here and I joined them. This join right here is a tutorial I put on when I was doing the blanket brigade with my Rose Likes Crochet. And a couple of people had asked me, hey, how are you joining your granny squares? Well, I had found this, you know, when you're scrolling through and it shows the no sound, just a few stitches, Oh my gosh, Trisha, you just scared me. I thought she was here. That would really be something. Gary and Bag a Day. Whew. Where's my fan? Where's my child? Bring my fan. Oh my gosh. You know what? Talk amongst yourself for 1 second because I just cannot. Did I just show you a sneak peek? Crap. Skirted in too fast. Okay, where did it go? Oh, somebody, do you have adult apple juice? I love adult apple juice. I'm being a good girl today. I've not been drinking very much. No, thank you. What did I miss? Isn't she, Gary, for real though? I mean, I think it's because she's so humble. And see, Gary, this is what I'm talking about. I got to get my fan because I'm going to faint because your color work is just divine. So, yes, and it does say hot flash. My niece made that for me. And it moves. Air Queen. Because I'm probably going to faint a couple of times today, I'm sure. Is my Jan here? Damn it, Janet, did you skirt in? There she is. Ah, my Jan, you're here. Hello, baby doll. Okay. I'm like so over the moon excited that what we're celebrating today. I mean, for real. I mean, okay, so in October of last year, when we found out that Hat Not Hate was not going to be able to distribute the hats, I said, okay, that gives me more time. And I challenged myself to make 100 hats. You know, at the time I was like, okay, so no, that would actually be 105 hats if we do the 21 and 2021. So I did that 5 times. And then there's always a +1 for our John Giswold. I always do a +1. So that is what we're celebrating today. Today is the finale. I have made my 106 hats. And I am just, when I was going through everything, you know, seeing how many hats and that did we break, wait for it, did we break 500? Why, yes, sir and ma'ams, we did. Yes, sir and ma'ams, we did. So I just was like, we did that dang thing right there. Hey, hey. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later as well. But I just, so, oh, see, squirrel, I got all excited and I was going to faint, Gary. Why are you? I'm so glad you are. And you know what? Just to help refocus myself. I do have a little something here, so don't leave. You're going to be next. But anyway, so I was doing the bot along with our Fiber Floozy and Popeye guys, you know, with Daniel, and I did the chevron blanket. So let's circle back around. And I was like, oh. But when I saw this, at first I was like, what am I going to do? I always like to find ways to push myself. And I have to say, I find a lot of inspiration from, there's a guy in the chat right there, and his name is Gary, and he's from Canada. And he is at Urban Yarn. If you are not one of his subscribers, you've been living under a rock, because please don't be an idiot. ShopYarnNut.com, listen to your elders, Madonna said, and get over to Urban Yarn. Where's my liege? Where is my sweet darling? She'll put it in there. She will, because she's like that. His color work, you guys, it just, mind is blown off of my head. I mean, blown off of my head. And I was sitting there and I was like, okay, so what would Gary do? You know, I'm looking at my stash and I was like, okay, so I've had, and see, I left that other bag downstairs. Anyway, so you'll get it because we all know. I had like 5 or 6 skeins of Ombre Happy. Can you see it? As I talk about it, I'll stand so you can see. Can you see it? Because I'm happy. Okay. And I need some zhuzh because I've already done something chevron-y. Fiber Spider, I did the Dragon Nightshade. It was the Nightshade. It's the one where it was an A-semi from Purple Iguana, and then he made the other side up, so it wasn't an A-semi. Well, I did that in the Happy for Rose Likes Crochet. I did that for Wings. And I was like, I want to do something different. What was I doing? And I was like, okay, so this yarn right here, and I'm going to see if you guys, if you Zoom aunties or not, I don't seated you. Is there an egg beggar in here? Somebody throw an egg at her. I see you. I see you. I'm trying to tell a story, Lala. Anyway, so I'm sitting there in front of the yarn nook, and I'm like, the Happy was like, I wanted to be happy, bag a day, happy. And it feels delicious. And I knew I was going to take this and make a sweater. So listen, wait for it. Uh-oh. Lord, is he here? I seated you, Joe. Butter. Joe's in the house. Hello, my butter Joe. And I'm going to just apologize right now, guys. Anybody that's been following me for the year now that I've been on this thing, I don't follow that thing over there because I'm just so excited. So y'all just talk amongst yourselves. And just like everybody's been saying, put a crap ton of emojis in there if you want my attention. Or say, Trisha, get her attention because she like bling, bling. Oh, and there she is. No sound. See, she'll tell me. So, because I got to just talk for a second. But anyway, I see everybody. Hi. And I was like, okay, so I wanted to put something with it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, orange, teal, green, pink, crown jewel shawl in a ball, or shawl in a cake. They're the same exact colors. Thank you, Lion Brand. I put them together. I'll get close. Come a little closer to you. Do you see what I did? Do you see it? Gary, I would have never, ever, 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 ever in a million years put those 2 yarns together, ever. And I did it. And Queen, I'm keeping this one for myself. But anyway, what I did is the center, I was saying the center little stitches up the side and up this side is what I use to do my join for my blanket brigade. And there is a tutorial on my channel on how to do that. And I really love it because it looks like a fishbone braid and it's flat. And it kind of gave it a little texture to give my little, because if you see, I planned it so the little chevron would be right in the center of it. Okay, so I sewed that up, and then, I sewed that up, I put 4 single crochet, rows of single crochet, and then I came back to the bottom and continued the pattern of her blanket. And then at the very end, this is kind of like it's a modified nubbly stitch. I turned to the back of the work and I worked, it's a slip stitch, double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet. And so I did that around the neck and I did that around the bottom. So my sweater, swancho thing. So that is bag a day. I'm gonna use the Manny stunt double. Manny will, I'll take some pictures and put them up, and you know, so I can do the hashtag bag a day so she can see. She did see the panels when I posted those for the bot along. Scraptastic Yarns, hello, welcome in. Boy, I know I missed a bunch. My Melly Boo is here. Hi, Mel. Melissa, Taffy, hello, my sweet girl. And my Lala. I know I probably missed people. An Alaskan Crafter. Hello, who is an Alaskan Crafter? I wonder who that is. Are you coming in here incognito with a new channel? Okay, so hi everyone. My hats are done. Here's one. This yarn has been sitting in my stash forever. It was that Bunches of Hugs, I think, that was it Hirschner's or Mary Maximum. I'm sorry, Crystal, if you're lurking. I love it. I say Mary Maximum all the time, and I say a Pacific thing. You say Pacific thing because I love it, just like I say cotton. Lala. I love it. But anyway, this was that Bunches of Hugs stuff, and it was a real quick. And I was like, what am I going to do with that? That's what I did with that. So that's one of them. But I did pull forward a couple of my favorite hats. But before I start the blue hats, because my Gary is here. Gary, are you here? Check, check, 1, 2. Paging, Mr. Urban Yarn, Mr. Urban Yarn. Paging, Mr. Ron. Paging, Mr. Pat Ron. I mean, oh, shoot. That's for tequila shot. There he is. Okay, so if anybody of you, which again, if you don't know, it's because you've been living under a rock, Urban Yarn Gary took the Festive Dragon shawl and the Just Feel Festive. No, I just said is the name of the pattern. The Dragon Belly, that was it. Rose likes crochet, favorite pattern. So he took the Dragon Belly and the Just Feel Festive shawl and made his own pattern mashup, and it's called the Just Feel Festive Chevron Scarf. But so I've been making that. I've made like 4 or 5 of them, and different statures. Like I did one that was just straight. There was no chevron. I did a cowl. I did a super scarf. And then in pure form of what I'm just talking about with this, Just Feel Festive Chevron super scarf. So there's the little, let me show you these colors, yo. You cannot even, the sliding. It's sparkly and it's not showing, and I'm very upset about it. But there's the purple and there's the point. But let me show you this color change, because this is 2 different colors of shawl and a ball put together. Gary, this is for you. Thank you, my teacher, my professor. He is a professor colorist. Are you seeing these color changes? Now, again, this is shawl and a ball that has been sitting, and of course, you know, I had to stop with purple. It's really hot, but I'm going to put it there for a second. These 2 shawl and a balls, my Sandy Lou Peekaboo from Left is Right Crochet, we did a swap, and she sent me some shawl and a ball, and I had been waiting, and it's the glittery shawl and a ball. Can you see the glitter now? So sparkly, because you know I like the sparkle. I put them together. I mean, every other row is a different the different color. You don't use the same color in the 2 rows together. Gary, that's for you. So that, I was originally going to donate this to Rose Likes Crochet for last month's shawl drive for wings, but I felt like it wasn't shawly enough. I don't know, y'all. Would it be kind of like a shawlette? Because it still needs to be like pulled too. Oh, I guess kinda, yo, kinda. Like super scarf. But anyway, so I'm gonna, honestly, I think I'm gonna keep this one for myself because this was like milestone. And Gary, for real, thank you. You know, without your podcast, I would have never, again, these are 2 yarns I would never, ever, ever put together. And even when you were using like a fluffy and like a DK with the 4-weight, one was fuzzy and one was silky, that's my next one. I want to try the different textures. You guys, push yourself. Just do a swatch. You don't have to do the whole project. Just do a swatch. Marl things yourself. Dude, right here. Do you see how that's all marled? You can do that yourself. This is Unity Beanie. And this is my mandala tweed stripes. And I just took the blue out of it with a little bit of the gray. But this is, so I wanted to do this myself with yarns that are just sitting in my stash. So that's what I did. Guys, telling you, when you watch Gary's color combinations, I'm like, shoot, I would have never put that orange with those other colors. And it just, it actually made the project. Let me come back to my thing here. Be yourself a Jane. Hello, Jane. One of these days, I'm going to have a live where I actually just sit here and just like talk to you guys and watch the chat. I'm sure there's beautiful things being said in this chat and I'm missing it. I miss it every time. Thank you, Gary. I mean, again, keep doing what you do. Never question your content. I love your yarn hauls. I love your surprise, everybody listening, his surprise giveaways. I think we're all taking note from Crystal. Don't advertise that unless you're really trying to grow your channel. You know, the secret ones are the ones that are for the people that really watch your channel. So, and my Elisa, yes. Okay, so let's talk Unity Beanie for a second. Oh, and this right here, if anybody wants to know, it's my daughter from another womb. my daughter's best friend, Aja Bax. She has it's Aja Artistries, and she is on YouTube. I'll post some stuff about hers, but she does essential oils, burn but sage bundles, queen. And in my yarn nook, there is she's also a painter. So my Aja Bax, this is my which one do I have today? This is the lavender and frankincense. And when I'm working, I'll put that on my wrist, and usually I have my Sashka bracelets on, but I was in a hurry to get here. So those are near the shower. I put it there, and if I find myself getting, when I would usually go for a cigarette, which I haven't smoked in about 5 years, I put them down 5 years ago. I'll smell that lavender, take a couple deep breaths, and then I'll go back to work. So that's what that's for. I don't know if that's her. I don't know if she's on Facebook. Is it? Did you just put my Aja? No, that's not Aja Bax. She's I think she's only on. I don't think that's her, Trishy. It's her name is ADJHA Artistries. But I'll post some links later to all of her socials and stuff. Yeah. Why? If it's a completed hat, just end it and put it in the box, Elisa. Let me see. I might be able to get it. Hold on, Trishy. Will it let us put external links in the chat? I don't know if it does that. It might let me. Okay, hold on. I'm almost there. Where is my boo? Instagram is crazy on a laptop. There she is. Aja Bex. Oh, she's on here as Aja.Jade. I will get her right now. This is my baby boo. I think that will work. If that lets external links, that is my daughter's bestie. And you can see, you scroll down there, some of her perfume oils, like sweet orange and cloves, lavender frankincense, rose, jasmine, lavender. You can see a little bit of her artwork, my sweet girl. I love my Aji. Okay, so let me come back over here. I see some big ol', make sure I'm not. Me too, Jane. Lavender, everything. In fact, Trisha, Mama Swift, my Wonder Twin, has coined me Jaxie Lavender. And so, yes, and that is a true statement. I love lavender. Can we talk for a second? Can you see it? Can you see it? Look at that beauty. Trying to show the wood grain in it, and that's my J hook. That's my little bloodstone on my blood wood with my supernatural rose. That's one of the latest wickedly handmade crochet hooks that is from Supernatural. I got one. Okay, now let me come in here. Hi, Grandma Sandy. Hi, Mardell. Awesome. Mardell, beautiful. Yep, I've got, let me see. Let's look at a couple hats. Why don't we? Bye, Linda. I love you, my doll. Oh, I had it. I was going to put it on too, the pink kitty hat. I had my pink kitty hat. Linda, next time I do a live, I will wear the pink kitty hat. Yeah, I heard you had a couple of us getting hooks for you, young lady. What size is it? Did you get double sizes or do you care? The one I got for you is a J. Okay, so these are some of my favorite. I pulled some of my favorite blue hats that I've made through the journey. And this was one of them. And this is Fiber Spiders Upside Down 3D. I guess I should have. Lala gets mad at me when I mess with my hair during live, but I have to for this one. I should have did this first so you guys can see, because they don't do them justice until you put them on. Look, they look like a little cabbage. I won't tell you what my husband said it looked like. But isn't it cute? I love the texture of it. Mandala ombre. So that was one. That's a Fiber Spider. And it's the, what is it called? The upside down crocodile. It's like the dragon crocodile stitch thing, but it's top down. So it was really cool. And then this one I have one of my favorite pictures in. Me pointing to this one. This one is, let me get a little closer. It's very textured. And I learned this technique from Mikey at Yarnspirations. And this isn't his pattern because his goes, the things go the other way. But it's his, the front 4 front posts, 4 back posts, and then you stagger them. And it does that. I love that. And this is another one that is marled. This one, it is, this one, same yarn, but I put shawl in a ball with it. So there's some shawl in the blue, you can see the blue fuzzy right there. Shawl in a ball that went from light to dark. So you can see where the shawl in a ball made it look ombre. And it's in even more, because this, I don't know about y'all, but this colorway of the ombre doesn't really ombre. There's a couple of light spots, but for the most part, it's all dark. Yeah, Mardell, I did, I called it the month of Bod. And for the month of Bod, I did special challenges that all I did was bag-a-day patterns. Yes. I didn't do, oh, did you do a Centro? Yeah, all of mine are crocheted. I almost thought of doing a couple loom because I do have some looms, but I didn't. I ended up doing them all crochet this round. Because we're not done, you guys. There's probably going to be a 2022, but we're not going to say that out loud. Okay, let's do another one. This was done in that, what's it called? The chunky, it's a chunky cake. Karen Chunky Cake, the blue one. And that is, I think, what did we say that was called, Trishy? The single crochet popcorn. And I just did, it's like one row of single crochet popcorns. I did 4 crochet, I think 3 or 4 single crochets, and then you know how you pull your hook out and go to the first one and then pull it through and it makes it the popcorn. I did it with single crochets because I didn't want it, you know how popcorns would have been like this. I wanted it a little more flush and just a simple top, but I love this. It is like delicious. And this is like one of my favorite yarns too. That is it the Karen Chunky Cake? Okay, let's put that one. Let me go back, say hi. Oh, let's have a drink. 1, 2, 3, drink break. Kitty cat, kitty cat. I see my kitty cat. That is Triple C, which Granny D calls cold coffee concoction. And it is iced. I made like cold brew with Black Rifle, I believe it's Shipwreck. It's the new one, Blackbeard Shipwreck or something. Black Rifle. I get the mystery bag, and my husband gets calf. But this one, and I did some vanilla almond milk with my matcha. My, you know, it makes foam. So good. So good. Mimi, kitty cat. I love my Mimi cat do. Oh, now this one was really cool, and I'm so sorry, but I forgot. It's a tutorial on YouTube, and I just wanted to do something like you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a crochet hat, and it reminded me of that. You know when it spins? You are mesmerized. But that one, and oh, this is what I wanted to show, and that's why I did this. You know what I thought was so freaking cute is how that little point right there kind of made a cool little, what you know, what you say, yeah. So that was another one, and I think I used, this is Ice, their Saber 100 that my Seagull sent me, and a yarn swap. And then this dark blue, I believe, is it's another one of the big cakes. I want to say that was the Bernat Saver. Okay, now if he's still here, is hey Jen, hey Chris, what up? Froggy Winter Knitting. If Gary's still here, it's the tribute to you. This one's Bag of Days. This is Bag of Days Bush Tracker beanie. Bush Tracker. So for all you knitting, all you naughty little knitters, Gary's Bush Tracker beanie. Do it. Because I said so. But that's Bag of Day. Reproduce. This is herringbone here to reproduce Gary's, which I did too. And he's right here. I did one too before, and I was actually doing it, and then right in the middle of Bag of Day dropped hers. But I wasn't. I was just doing it to see if I could because I loved, and I got a little pom pom that my Billy from Crafty Floridian sent me. But this is. But I didn't like how this. What is that stitch? It's the one when you go in between instead of in the regular crochet. And then this is when I did the herringbone, I did the half double crochet herringbone, which this one was, sis, it gave me a run for my money, because when you're doing it, you go like your regular crocheting, but then you go behind the work and backwards. But I did it. I did it for you, Gary. I did it for you. So this is Unity Beanie on. And what I did with Unity Beanie. Who said oops? So what I did with Unity Beanie is the way I did this, it curls up. Or push this down. And it goes more slouchy. Well, no, not that slouchy. But you can, pull it down. Or you could make that more like a bucket. See, because when I made it, I was making it as a bucket hat. And a little bit of background on the hat is when I first did it, I don't know why. I think I brought it up here too. It's in the other bag. I'll show you. I originally named this beanie, You're Welcome, Gary, all day long. Keep making patterns and I'll keep making them for you. I've done every single one of his patterns, you guys. There's only a few, but they are mighty. They may be wee, but they're mighty. And we need to encourage Gary to get back on the tutorials because he does just fine. I love to listen to the melodic sound of your voice, Gary, is very easy to listen to instruction. So I might not be watching you stitch, but I'm listening to what you're saying. Single crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next, chain 2. I love to listen to every time. I'll just use it. I watch the videos just as a guide. Like you'll be in my ear and I'm watching TV as I'm crocheting, like the chevron, our festive dragon. So please, no, I'm saying it. Thank you, G. Okay, so when I first started doing the hat, I'm looking for no, that's one of the favorites. Oh, I must have left it on the bed. But anyway, here's one of them. Originally, still with the thing, and this, when I did this little wheel, I call it the cog in the wheel, is that we, as people, we are all like spokes. And when one spoke is not tuned or tightened or it's loose or it's kinked or it's not running up to snuff, the tire doesn't, it da-dun, 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 and then, but when every spoke stands strong together, the wheel rolls true. So those are the things I was thinking to myself when I was doing this, things that are, I don't know, like my Mama Swift knows, I like to be profound. I don't like to just do things halfway. I don't like to do things that other people are doing. I like to do things that inspire me. You think, instead of recreating somebody else's hat, I like to take little pieces of things that I've learned from all of them over 10 months, making over 100 hats. Anyway, so I started to do this one, and it was Sticks and Stones. And that's what I was going to name the hat at first, was Sticks and Stones. Because sticks and stones may break our bones, but names will never hurt us. That is not a true statement. And it didn't dawn on me, that sing-songy, like ring around the rosy crap, that really, is the basis of what Hat Not Hate is, right? It's that the words do hurt just as bad as you punching me in the face. Punch me in the face and my wound heals and I can move on and know there's nothing I could do about that. But tell me I'm a piece of garbage, or I'm a tramp or a trollop, or I'm fat, or I'm ugly, or you're, ew, did somebody slap you with an ugly stick? That hurt. So I rethought it, and I retracted the first, launching of showing the Sticks and Stones, and thought, and then it just, I was like, what is all of this? UNITY, UNITY. That spells unity. And my Queen Latifah was in my ear. And so then came Unity Beanie. So, and I took the Sticks and the Stones, because then I was like, oh crap, this really looks very similar to not only a Bag-O-Day pattern, but one of Zach Stout's favorite Rust hats, which I had just done a couple of weeks previously and didn't realize it. I mean, you can't tell, but this stitch right up in here is nothing like I have ever seen. Those are actually puff stitches with stitches between them. I'm sorry, I said puff stitches. They're the single crochet popcorn stitches. And then, the front post, back post. But then I was just like, no, it just looks like what everybody's done. So there's a few people that know I am also putting out August 1st a washcloth or wash rag, wash square. It can really be used as anything. It was really just to help myself do something for Rose Likes Crochet. So they're the washcloths that she is asking for us to do for October. Everybody, October, don't send your washcloths to Rose Likes Crochet until October. Okay, we're making them now, sending them in October. And, I was looking through all of them. Oh, good, sweetie. Cynthia, hi, Cynthia King. I was going through all these, and I was like, okay. And then I thought about the bucket list and the Make 9. And part of my Make 9 little thing that I did for myself, not the one that we did in Zoom and not the one that's like going on YouTube, but they were 9 things that I want to do in 2021. And that was get some patterns out. And so I took the opportunity to kill a couple birds with a stone and did the washcloth pattern, which also I was trying to teach myself a new pattern. So this stitch right here, it looks like a front post double crochet, but it is not. It is a what did we end up doing? A half double crochet in the middle right here. And then this is a double crochet worked in the front loop of the stitch before. So it's all done. It's all done. It's surface work. So do you see that? It's on the surface of it. So behind that stitch, it's solid. So you're getting that front post double crochet, but look, I stretch it and it's still very solid. So that's what I was looking for, this texture. And then it just kind of, to me, made little U's. They're like little U's. Unity Beanie. So there she is, free pattern. there is a free downloadable PDF with pictures. I showed pictures of stitch placement, like where to put these little, like where to find them below so they stand out. And it is free because this hat right here has been dedicated to Shira Blumenthal. My Unity beanie is dedicated in honor of Shira and the Hat Not Hate crew. So this is for them. That's why it's free. The PDF is for you guys. And then I think once the August pattern launch for the washcloth, which I have that down there, I'm going to show that a little bit too. I will do an actual tutorial. I'm still kind of trying to get myself back up into the videoing tutorials. I finally got some better film or way to film, and the lighting and the sound is still not it's still not bueno. It's still not good. But I think it'll do because I still consider myself a baby channel. In fact, when I came in here, I was like, get out. I have 1,099. I was like, and my channel has just started in May of last year. So I'm pretty proud of myself with that. Thank you for being friends. Okay, so that one, so Sticks and Stones, that got scrapped. So go over and check it out. In fact, I've got a couple of people. My Marianne from the Crotchety Clogger was the very first person to reach out to me that she did my hat. I was over the moon. She did it like the next day after I released. And I was just, I didn't do it for other people to do the beanie. I was like, if people do, yeah, I mean, that just, it makes you feel wonderful. But what I did it for was really just that tribute. It was just like all of the other things, the month of BOD. I didn't do that for people to come. Is there a giveaway? Is there a giveaway? Maybe. And there's a few people in here that have gotten some of my Happy Mails, that have gotten some of my Rose Likes Crochet stitch markers, some of my stitch markers, some of my Fiberlicious and Stitch-tasticness, that No Frog Zone, all of my little sayings. So, I just really do it. My channel, all of my socials, and the webpage are really just for you guys to kind of come on the journey with me. And if you participate, woo, freaking who, but if not, thanks for joining me on my journey. So here's another one. I did this one, and this is the other half of the cake of the tweed. This is the mandala tweed stripe. So these came out of the same cake. But but this one I didn't do. See how there's a bunch. I did the edge just a little different because I wanted it to be more buckety, more like a bucket hat, or for like someone that has a lot of hair or curly hair, where this was looser. Do you see how it's loose? So the edge, and that's the next thing when I do the tutorial. I'm going to show ways to use DK, 4-weight, chunky, marling, top down, bottom up. I've got a bottom up one coming too. So there'll be alternatives to it. So now this one, can you tell what it is? That is again, I made it to go together. But this one I was going to keep for myself to go with my Gary, with my shawl. But it's two cakes of shawl and a ball. Or no, I think these ones are shawl and a cake. They're the glittery ones my Sandy gave me. But I wish it would show the sparkle. But this is the shawl and a cake, or shawl and a ball, whichever, that has the glittery stripe in it. And I put two colors together. So that was another one. Yeah, Sunita, I like the bottom up sometimes too. The top down ones get old and kind of boring. And sometimes I like to play with, did I do one? Like here's a bottom up. This is a bottom up. I like to do that, the slip stitch, so it makes that look like a knitted, so it looks like it's knitted. So yeah, I love bottom up too, Sunita. I will do a version of that for the Unity beanie. For Unity beanie. Okay, I have two more little beanies that I just wanted to show, and then I have a couple things I'll discuss, and then I'll give you guys a grand total because I think I've been on here for a freaking hour again. I said I'm gonna go on for about 20 minutes. My husband's waiting for me. It's an hour. Anyway, we saw that one. Now this one was another one that I really, really loved doing. And this is from, her name is Cozy Rosie UK. And this little beanie, again, bottom up, and I did it in Picasso. For my Madonna Gia, I got some Picasso from, and then I thought, I have to see this little, with the little yellow. I thought maybe. But anyway, yeah, this was done with Rockabilly. So that one is got the metallic. Rockabilly has more like a metallic stonewash sheen to it, where Picasso is, it's also got a metallic-y sheen to it, but it doesn't look as stonewashed. So this one is Picasso. And then this one was the leftovers of the, I believe it was my Saver 100 Ice in the baby blue and the last of the Shawl in a Ball. Oh, sorry. That was the last of the Shawl in a Ball. And this is called a linked half double crochet. So that one too, let me come close so you can see, where I marled the Shawl in a Ball with it. You can see that's the little white, excuse my ugly nails right now, and with the Saver, and then that's called a linked half double crochet. And this is done in the round. You just keep going and keep going and keep going. You can see the little spiral. Love this. I did a blanket in this stitch. Love it. They look like little bursts. But anyway, that is the linked. I love the linked half double, the linked double. There's no such thing as a linked single. But it really, really, really cool stitches. But that's, yeah, I love what and you can't, it's hard to see. But it's dark, and then it gets lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. It's hard to see. That's my next thing is going to be lighting. Yeah, see, I can't. I see it. It's like dark, and then it gets really light. But anyway, it's a very subtle ombre. All right, that's it for my favorite blue hats. Some of them. I only grabbed a couple because there's like 100. It's warm today. How's everybody? I have not been watching the chat again. Shame on me. The shame of it. You know what? I will admit right now, my crystal could have come in and I wouldn't have even seen it. Sherry K, hello. Is it Sherry not K anymore though? Is it Sherry still K? Cynthia, I said hello. Sharon Brewer, hello. Thank you. Oh, that would, yeah. And if you guys have questions about the pattern, thank you, Sharon Brewer. That I appreciate that. Billy, oh, you're home? Are you home? Hello, my love. My damn doll. She's right there. Billy's here. Crafty Flirting and everybody. Juju to our Billy. I'm so glad you're home, baby. I was very sorry. Faint. Are you okay? I love you. Anyway, the heat, I'm sure, is getting to my Billy. That is, I know. And now, Billy, thanks. Billy, Thanks, sis. Now, whenever hold on, I actually left the camera because I had to go get it. All of the things Reggie said don't do. I'm drinking, I'm cursing, what the shit. No, Reggie would not be proud. Had so much fun with her yesterday. Who was it? Reggie's birthday last night, or the other day on Friday. We got her tanked up. She drank an entire bottle of wine. We were on for like 5 hours. And I won some yarn and another shawl, which I've already done several of her shawls, the Asgard. And I won a shawl and some yarns. I love yarns. No, I'm not having hot flashes. I'm being silly. I have like nothing on underneath it. I have a tank top on underneath it. It's good. And then you guys can't hear it, but there's a little box right there. The air conditioning. I'm good. I'm just being silly, Lala. You want me to take it out, baby? No. Billy. Okay, so should we talk some numbers? Do you guys want to know? Do you want to know? So, I know. I want it that way. Tell me why. No, I don't even know those. I was like a hardcore rocker. Long hair, cut up rock t-shirts with skin tight painted on jeans, hanging out with all the musicians. No. Backstreet Boys was at that era. I was listening to like Pantera, Testament, the Jump on the Fire, hardcore rock. And then there was the Hood Rat Jackie from the Bay Area of California that used to listen to like underground hardcore rap. And yes, at one time I had a bright purple iridescent Civic that was about this high off the ground that we used to race. A naughty girl. Trying to make sure. I'm sure I missed so much. I love you all so much. And I'll just say that. And I love all of your comments and thank you for being here, all 25 of you and all 26 thumbs. How do I have, oh, somebody must have like thumbed and left. I see how you are. Thumb and leave. Okay, so today is July 17th, 2021. And I started my Blue Hat Challenges in October of 2020. So you do the math, that's what, 9 months? Is it 9 months? 10 months? 10 months. And my goal, again, for anybody that's just popping in, hi, Diana, that my challenge to myself was to make 105 blue hats. But it's actually 106 because I always do one extra hat every time for John Griswold. Griswold. I always want to say Griswold, and that's that this isn't National Lampoon. It's Griswold. There's no R. And so my thing will be 106 hats, and I did it. I actually made it a couple of extra because I made a couple extra Unity beanies for the Hat Not Hate crew. So anyway, let's just go through real fast. There were several people that have every month, if not every single month, every other month, have made and sent me pictures of blue hats using my hashtag, which 90% of it was blue hats for Jack, or creations by Jack, 10 for 10 and 11 for 10 is what they were at the beginning, but that wasn't, yeah, it was blue hats for Jack. I went back and changed it all and tagged everybody's photos. But so the first month, I had nine hats were submitted on top of my 10. I made 10. The next month we had 51. I was like, yeah. And those, the numbers I'm going to give you, 10 of them were mine. Then in December, we had 25. People did 25. And then January 2021, we had 90. That means 10 of them were mine. So 90 hats. And that was 50 of them were from our Margie, which, where is Margie? I have not seen her. Boy, I hope she's all right. Anyway, she turned in 50. Okay. Then in February, which happens to be my naked baby day, that is my birthday, is in February. I did a couple of extra, and then I had 100 hats submitted. So there was 111 hats for my birthday month. Thank you, guys. That was like rocking. Yes. That was like the best birthday present ever. And that also marked another 50 that Margie did. So Margie did a total of 100 blue hats in 2 months, and she sent them in. So if you guys are watching these unboxings, but I think they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays, around lunchtime, Shira will unbox. Keep your ears out for Margie, because she did 100, and that's our girl. I know a lot of you know who Margie is. Let's see. And then there was a kind of a little dip. And in March, I only had 4 hats turned in, so a total of 14 with mine. And then in April, that's when I did the month of BOD, and I did every day. I went on for 7 days, and I completed a hat a day, and they were all BOD patterns. And that month, the drawings, and each month, for any of you that don't know, the hats would go onto a wheel, and I would spin it. And so for every hat, like Margie on those ones, she was on that wheel 50 times. Marianne, she did one time, she did like 20, and one extra one that was on Apollo, she was on the wheel 22 times or whatever it was, whatever her total was. And then I spin it, and then that person got a really sweet treat from me. And about halfway through, I think I did that in May. I started that with the Podiversary. I also included a little shipping treat where I PayPal'd the winner a little bit of for shipping. And so that was April, and we received 40 hats. So 40 hats were turned in, and I believe 99% of them were BOD hats. So there were, what ended up happening is there were hats that were turned in that I thought they were bad BOD patterns, but they weren't, because I had a special gift for people that did BOD patterns. That went along with my month of BOD. And so what ended up happening, and I was like, at the very beginning, I was telling myself, whoever participates for the month of April, month of BOD, is going to get a treat. Everybody's getting a treat. Look under your seat. And, but I was like, oh, but what if I get like 40 people and they turn in hats? So I was like, no, I can't do that. So, it ended up that my numbers got jumbled, and everybody won that month. Everybody got a treat that month. And there was a special treat that went out for a couple of people that did all of the BOD hats. So all of their 10 hats, was it 7? We did 7 hats. All of them had to be BOD, and they did. So they got an extra little special treat in their gift box that was some specialty things that I had made from our Kess Craft Customs LLC, from our Jessica Jordan. She does her resin art. They were like stickers and a little hat not hate magnets that were a rainbow with a little blue hat under the rainbow, and I have this one, it's a no frog zone, and it's a little tree frog, and he's got a blue hat, and it says no frog zone. So those people got a couple of extra special things. Then in May was also my Podiversary. Hey Daniel, thanks for coming in, Zal. Our Popeye guy is here. And so May was my podiversary. May the 4th be with you. And it was. We had a great time. We had, oh, and also with the month of Bod, I did a scavenger hunt. And at the end of that scavenger hunt, Mel, I believe it was our Melly, our Melissa's Makes and More, Sweet Melissa, won the scavenger hunt. And she won a special, she could pick any bod pattern and I would make it for her. So she chose a blankie. So I'm making her a blankie. And that was so fun. Scavenger hunts are so fun. And then on my podiversary, we also did a scavenger hunt. And then Hat Not Hate. That month, yeah, I got a few hats, and thank you so much, April, for turning in hats that month. So that month, we had 13 hats that came in, was wonderful. Again, every hat, okay, I did this, it just kind of came out, so, and now it's a thing. I guess it's a thing. She wrote it down. She wrote it down. Roses are red, violets are blue. Every hat matters, and so do you. But anyway, so even one hat makes a difference. So those 3 hats that my April sent me from my Adventures in Tool Time, and because her last name's Tool, and are from the Tim the Toolman show. She's so cute. She's precious. Anyway, and then in June, excuse me. Oh, I didn't write down my June stuff. See, my book, I got my Hat Not Hate book, and I was transferring everything over, and I ran out of time. So June, some more hats came in, and that was, let's see, I'm trying to remember what June was. I know that, I believe it was either April or Hope won that one that brought us up to 488 hats. And then here for the month of July, I had Marianne. I'm not going to cry. Marianne did my hat. She did Unity Beanie, and then 9 others. So, and then Crystal from Coffee Crochet and Cuddles also submitted a Bot-Along blue hat, which was perfect. I mean, because what's not better than to put them all together? Oh, Daniel, this is the sweater from my Bot-Along number 4. It was her blankie, and I turned it into a sweater. Just in case you weren't here earlier when I showed it. So this is from Daniel and Jill Fiberfloozy, my naughty little hooker. It's they're doing the Bot-Along, and I think we still have time. I'm still doing more. It's so fun. You have to do Crystal's patterns as they are written or as they are instructed. You know, like what I did is, like I said, I did my blanket first, submitted my pattern as how she did it, and then I took the blanket in panels and turned it into a sweater. See, you don't have to make blankets with panels. These are 2 identical panels. Yes, queen. Okay. I totally squirreled that. Totally squirreled. I will love you. You are my friend. Squirrel. I guess it's time to drink. Yep, we'll raid you. I hate that. No, we don't raid. We don't. Jax doesn't raid. We come over on the tour bus. Toot toot! All aboard. We're gonna come over on the tour bus. Yes, we are almost done, Daniel. So with all said and done, I had 11 hats submitted from Marianne and Crystal. And with that, I'm bringing the tour bus. And so grand total with the hats that I made for the blue hat for Jax is 510 hats. Dance with me. Go on and dance with me. 510 hats. What? So, yeah, send them. Who said we're almost done? There's no way there's 100,000 hats. We were just at 40,000, 43,000. Okay, so, and it was extended, deadline was extended, but I'm done. So I'm going to send mine. Cause like I said, I have other, things that are going on. But it was extended. What was, Sunita, what's the extension? September 13th, I believe it was, September 16th. Oh, praise all that is good for all you guys. Come on, we can do it. Really. I mean, some of you big ones, like all of you people that follow the Crafty Floridian. I know my Crafty Floridian, she did like 5 or 6 hats too. She did one of my hats, but she wasn't feeling well. So her hats didn't quite make it to me, but still, like I could, that's 5 more hats, Billy. So freaking excited for all of it. So keep making them, guys. Keep making them. No, it's 40. I believe we were almost to 44,000 at the last unboxing when it was Miriam's last day, and it was 43,996. We need like 4 hats to make 44,000, I believe, or 43. We were from having the next click. And that is total. Last year it was 32,000, and now we're to 43,000, almost 44,000. Right on, Diana. Do the damn thing. See? And I was like Crystal back in the day. 1 hat per subscriber, and we would have it done in 1 thing. I was like, come on, people. 1 blue hat. Cost you $3 to send it. You get these little bags. You roll it up, and it costs like $3 to send. There's some eggs in there. Yeah, hatnothate.org. And also, which I'm going to look into, because my box of 105 hats, it's heavy. There are drop-off spots. Hatnothate.org, it'll say find a drop-off location. There's one 30 minutes from me. I will go 30 minutes to drop off my box, but my box is a little special. And I want to make sure that, look at that, that was the total last week, Trishy. 40,494 was last week. They haven't put up this week's total. This week we were to 43,996 or 94. We deleted 4 or 6 hats to get to 44,000, I believe is what it was. She just announced that on the live on Friday or Thursday. So they unboxed. There was like 4 people that sent in boxes of 100. It was crazy. Yep, the website's just a little bit behind, because I think that they're still counting them. Like, she counted them on, like, unboxed 4 boxes of 100. So I'm sure they have to add those numbers in. But yep, just got it off the website. Thank you. Squirreled that again. See, I'm so excited that I'm just like all over the place. Oh yeah, the drop-off spot. So yeah, I just went in there and I clicked the little thing and said in Washington, because I'm in the PNW, and it said there's one in Monroe, which is a half an hour away, if that. And so I was thinking of going and dropping it off, but you can do that as well. Then there's no shipping. You just walk in and you drop them off. A couple of the things are yarn stores, Queen. Yarn stores. There's one in New Jersey that just posted on their Instagram that they are now a registered drop-off spot in New Jersey, if there's any of our Jersey babies here. See, it was 25 pounds, Sunita. Hark. See, I might look into, I'm going to message Shira, because I kind of have a thing. You message her and she does respond. And I'm going to be like, if I drop that off to her, to the drop-off spot, will they open it, or will they send it on to her? Or do they count it there and distribute those on this coast or whatever? Because I'll do 90% of them here and just send one box of 21 to her. Because this thing, Sunita, what did you use? DK weight? Because I used a lot of chunky and 4-weight. This box is heavy as holy Moses. Chickadee! Oh, hold on. Chickadee's in the house. My knit purling squirrel. All right, we got to get ready to go over to Daniel's, and so I'll be done. I just wanted to come on and just thank everyone. Oh, let me just do this real fast. See, there's that squirrel shit. Like my bag? Whose bag is Yarny Peeps? You peep. Fiber fanatics. But I love my bag. Look at the string bag. I'm flashing. Hot flash. Did you see? D? I didn't even say that. No, this is, I'm about to faint because that yarn is off the hook. Being silly. There's an air conditioner going on behind me because, oh, D, look. D, look. Are you looking? Look, D. Oh, hold on. My bag is in the way. I had to show my chickadee. This was the bought along her chevron blanket. I did 2 panels and sewed them together and then did some things. You know how I do my thing. Okay, so I was just going to show you guys real quick. I've done a couple. Pen down. This is, it's not blocked or anything. Do you block washcloth? Anyway, I just did it. This is the washcloth. And if you look, it's the same pattern as Unity Beanie. So, where is it? What's right here is on the washcloth. But on the washcloth, I use a single crochet and then the drop double, whereas this one is a half double crochet with I call it a drop double. So, but this is the washcloth, so all wrinkled. It was in the bag. And I did a little hey, I'm like, the camera is not up there, sis. There's just a little border with a crab stitch, or you can use reverse single crochet. This I actually did going that way. Crab stitch is usually, it's like a reverse single crochet. In fact, my Billy was just showing this too. It's a reverse single crochet, but that one hurts my wrist. So I did it forward, where you go forward and then you spin your hook like this and then pull it through. Go in and then spin your hook and then pull it through. So that's but it looks exactly the same. So that's why. And then here I did it in a bigger one, and I used a 4-weight cotton. This one is DK. This one is in 4-weight. I was trying to show the cute little pooling. But I liked the texture that gave. So there's the beanie, or that's the washcloth. It has not been named. I had a couple of people test it for me, and so I have some pictures, and thank you to my testers for doing that. So that's the washcloth that comes out August 1st. That, again, is going to be just like Unity Beanie, that I am going to, it is going to be a free, a free downloadable PDF, because it is being dedicated to Rose Likes Crochet. For her October, remember guys, October washcloth. Washcloths for Rose Likes Crochet are to be sent in October. Okay, so that's coming August 1st, guys. Keep your eyes out for that. And then the tutorial, the YouTube tutorial for Unity Beanie will come out, and then there will be alternatives with chunky yarn, DK, bottom up, top down. alternatives to said pattern. Let's see. I think that's it. I showed my Just Feel Festive chevron, or my festive dragon, my festive dragon Gary shawl. Yep, that's it. Oh, and I did get down on some of those mystery boxes. I'm not mad at it. It was all right. $19 for 9 skeins of Lion Brand yarn. It wasn't bad. I have one right here. The Crystal Bag a Day. They're exactly the same. It's this. What is this stuff? The twisted cotton blend. It's that kind of weird roving twisted cotton. Cotton. I've been practicing things. Cotton. See, and some of this rewind. I've been wanting to get down on this ribbon stuff. It looks really silky. And then you get 2. This is all I wanted. I was like, please. I have to say that this new ice cream, it's the cotton blend. Queen. Yes, queen. Yes, ma'am. Checked. And they give you, there's 3 in each. So I got 2 because I had a feeling, because that's what Crystal's been saying, that they're all the same. But she got some more. I saw that video go up. I wonder if they're the same or they're different colors. But I have this in the gold that I got from the place that shall not be named right now. The lobby that supports my hobby once a year. So I have the gold one of this, and I'm doing that. What is it called? Granny Virus Meets Granny, but it's called It Starts with a Granny by Pat. Somebody help me with that one. It's called It Starts with a Granny, and it is the Granny Meets Virus, but I loved her border. And I was doing fiber spiders, but I got this one because it had a written pattern. Like them written. But anyway. But so those are pretty cool. I'm really curious to see. And then I'm gonna do some washcloth in that. The washi cloth. All right, my love. I'm sure I forgot something, so that just means I'll have to come on again. We've been on here for an hour and a half, and let's send everybody over to Daniel. I'm not sure if he's up. If one of my beautiful lady or gentleman in blue would like to drop Daniel's Popeye link, that would be fantabulous. Yeah, I saw that. The brown one. You had the brown one. And the bedazzled was the other one that I wanted. I was only able to get 1 skein of the brown and 1 skein of the kind of rainbow and that bedazzled stuff. Oh no, the bedazzled, it was the brown. I was so bummed. That stuff is really pretty. I don't think I brought it up here. I was so rushing to get up here. I grabbed the wrong bag. But I will, and then in leaving in a moment here, I'm just gonna, thank you, Dee. Thank you, everybody that's dropping. Oh yeah, don't be an idiot. Oh! Look what Gia did. She made kits. So it is light blue, dark blue, and then there's a little blue pom-pom. These are on sale at yarnnut.com right now for $5.99. What is the yarn? The yarn is, it's kind of like a chain spun. It's really pretty. This is, well, I wasn't going to open it, but I'll open it because I was going to make, there's a link for the kit, guys. This is, this is so soft. What? Shut the front door. It just says it's 100% anti-pilling. It's I guess it's something on sale. And this one's Elite Baby. That is so soft. And then here's the little, it's just a little pom-pom. And the pom-pom is so cute. This is my kit. See, it's one of those ones, it's like a ball. I didn't know how I felt about these at first. But I guess it really stands up as a pom-pom. But it's you can't see it, but there's glitter in it. Like a little iridescent. And that was really cool. So Gia did that. And you also, there's also a link to my pattern when you buy this, or even go to her website. My pattern has also been featured. So thank you, Gia. Gia's the best. And my Madonna, I don't believe is here, but she will tell you, don't be an idiot. Do not be an idiot. ShopYarnNut.com. That's our Gia at YarnNut. There, Mama Swift put it all up there. But really cute. And then we've got some other, we were discussing some other kits in different weights. But she just did this to see if anybody would bite. And then had asked me if I had any patterns. And I was like, I just happened to be launching one in about a week. And so Unity Beanie. On her website, when you go to get this kit, because she put it in the thing, my pattern is there as well. I was like, oh my God. And there's also, I'm writing the pattern for the Macaw Croquette. So over on the Rockabilly, she's also got, it's terrible. I didn't have the space to do that big of a tutorial, so I did them as live. I'm writing the pattern. There'd be a pattern for the crochet, but she's got that with the Rockabilly on her site too. So funny. But anyway, so yeah, that was a really wonderful thing that happened. I was so excited for that. That was like thank you, Gia. But okay, so I think that's it. Does anybody else have any questions? I don't think so. I think I'm going to bid you all Avita Zen. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Yep, it's time. Throw that away. Now I gotta go spend some time with my honey. But yeah, this, whoo, it'll tone down. I just did the purple and cut off 5 inches. It's very purple. All right, Ravelry. There's some patterns there. Oh, is that my webpage? I think is it there? Oh, the Pat Foster. Yep, Pat Foster. That is the it starts with the granny. All right, my loves. It has been wonderful spending a couple hours with you, and just again say thank you so much to oh, that's what I scrolled on, all of the people that have done this with me since the beginning. Madonna, Sweet Tea, Marianne, Hope, April, Margie, you know, all of you guys, Sunita, you know, you guys really have been rocking this, and thank you for your support and just coming along on this, you know, this journey of anti-bullying. But in conclusion, as I bid you a fond adieu, I do want to say that don't forget that bullying is a learned behavior. Children don't do it for no reason. Adults, you don't have an excuse. You're just being mean and nasty, and knock it off. Children, something's going on. Pay attention. Something is going on. We need to save those children too. So just remember, you know, love someone, tell someone today that you love them. Make something beautiful, make something creative, and I look forward to the next time that we can make beautiful things together. So It's that time. Bye.